Mr. Chairman, there's one thing that I was going to talk to Blake Evans about was, and we've talked about this by email, is access to the election night tabulation center, affectionately referred to as the bunker. And we're not meeting again until after the primary, and so I would like to know what can be done about us being there to observe the tabulation of the election night results for the primary.
I don't know the answer to that. I don't control that, obviously.
I do. If you can get that information to me, I can turn it around 24 hours and put it online free to everybody.
No, she's
I'm talking about being present for observation.
Being present at
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the results.
I'm sorry, no. I think it's very important because there is an aggregation of votes done there, and it's basically an unsecured, clandestine, in my view, closed location, and I believe that we do need to have observation there. So before we close out this meeting, I would just like to know, the emails have been sent and that kind of thing, but I think the public deserves a right to know that the voting process and the election night results are being overseen in public view, with public knowledge from beginning to end. And that's something that I would love some assistance with the Secretary of State of being sure that we're there for oversight.
Well, to that question of, I'm going to address the bigger issue, which you said earlier in the day, that's what we needed to do. Ellie is going to send credentials to all 159 Georgia County election offices, and we're going to grant them a free subscription for 24/7, 365 data availability to every vote, every history, every registration change, all of the information is going to be universally available to the United States starting tomorrow.
That's amazing.
Thank you. It's the only time you get to clap. That's when we finish. When we adjourn, you can clap as much as you want to. I'll clap with you.
Mr. Chairman, what is, I've heard this war room, this bunker room talked about. Have you ever been there? Can you tell us?
I have been there.
What is it?
It is a room at the Georgia Emergency Management Center to where all the election returns come in on election night.
So any corrections, any tabulations made? It seems like, I've heard it over the course of time, kind of secretly talked about. There's, no address given. Who invites somebody to come to this?
I don't really know the answer to that. I don't know a lot of the technology behind it either, because when I was there, I was simply saying hey to people, and I spent a limited amount of time there.
Who invited you to come?
I was invited by the Secretary of State.
So the Secretary of State.
No, not Secretary of State, somebody in the office.
So the Secretary of State has inviting power.
Well, I don't know what protocols they have to go through. I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, I'm not asking for protocols. I'm asking, this is what all the data information I'm told comes in on election night. We have a Secretary of State who is running for governor of this state, who's going to be in that room, who has other people running against him. Why wouldn't this entire board be there to, you got people from all circles to say, hey, this is being done right. This is being done legitimately. But instead, was anybody from the press there when you were there?
Not that I recall, but I don't really know everybody in the press, so I don't know the answer to that.
Anybody in the press that's here, has anybody in the press ever been to the war room or invited?
Bunker.
If you have the bunker room, war room, you raise your hand if you have. If you're here with the press, could you raise your hand so we know how many people we got here? So we've got several press people here. This just doesn't sound good at all.
Is it a secret to be press? They can't raise their hands. Is it a secret to be press? I'm confused.
The point I'm making is this, we need to just turn the light on we don't, something should not be done in darkness and in secret. And the state election board is the highest group of what I would refer to as poll watchers for the entire state. And why a board member is told that basically you can't come, you need to go check it out at the county, but yet you got invited, you got to go.
He's special.
So I'm just asking what's going on? This is not, I'm not pointing the finger at anybody, I'm saying the process should be open.
Well, I think, Mr. Mills, the point is I'm stating publicly that we ought to be able, as a board, to have access to the election night reporting in the bunker where all the votes are aggregated. I'm advocating for my friend Sarah Kendall-Gazal to be there as well. She's never been, and she says, leave me out of it. But I think Republicans and Democrats both need to be there for election night observing. This is not something that needs to be behind closed doors without a fair process. And so I'm calling on the Secretary of State to make sure that we are there to fairly observe for the primary election night reporting.
Amen. If you turn the lights on.
I remember, Kim. We're gonna have to have a discussion about this clapping.
Well, I mean, look,
I said when we adjourn, you clap all you want.
Clapping's good.
I know, I did do that.
I want to be sure that the rule petitions have plenty of time, so.
Yeah.